Hey guys, what's up? It's Angie here in the Fat Loss for Real group. I know I have been like so super quiet. It's just been kind of a hectic week, but and I know, yes, I am hopping on even earlier. I'm like trying to figure out like every week like what hour is going to be the best time for our Empower Hour. So it's just kind of like whatever is going to work best, I'm going to work it in and then it'll be set. But just wanted to hop on tonight though, to be here to give you guys that Monday motivation, right? To help you guys get the week started off right. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight is, how to make weight loss work for you, okay? How to make it work for you. Hey Tina, hey guys, just, thank you for bearing with me with my weird, like changing up the hours every week. Like, I don't know, I'm just trying to find, like I said, find that hour that's going to be the best hour for us. So yeah, so I wanted to talk, about making weight loss work for you. And, I say this because, it becomes this issue, right? This issue of being stuck and this issue of having this problem where we cannot lose weight and feeling like there's this like invisible barrier, right? Like you just can't break past this barrier and just lose the weight, lose the damn weight. And this can keep us, for years, like we can be stuck in this cycle of yo-yo dieting and all kinds of stuff, just like always getting in the way and, just feeling stuck, right? And feeling like nothing works for you, right? You're trying everything under the sun. You're doing, Jenny Craig, from everything from like the old school stuff of like Jenny Craig and Weight Watchers to like the new stuff that's out, like with all these online trainers and weight loss plans, and there's like shakes and meals and bars and programs and like 1,000 different programs that you can join, and 1,000 different ways that you can approach weight loss, and yet you still cannot get it to work for you. You cannot get the results that you want to get. So what's up, Lori? What's up, Crystal? Crystal, that was awesome what you shared today, your breakfast. Congrats. That was a big step. That's awesome. So yeah, I'm excited for you, Crystal. Really excited to see that you're sharing, what you're working on, and that you're getting focused and you're making progress there. It's awesome. So yeah, this whole thing of being stuck and how do we get out of it? How do we get out of this cycle of being stuck? And I mean, this went on for me for over 2 decades. For over 2 decades, I had no clue how to make weight loss happen, and even I remember when I started my journey, I remember like looking ahead and thinking like, okay, this is it. Like, I'm focused. And yeah, you're welcome, Crystal. But I'm like, I'm totally focused. This is it. I'm locked in. I have my vision. Like, I know what I'm here for. I know what I'm working on. I know I'm going to go through the hard stuff. And yet I still had doubts. I still had these moments where I was like, I don't know, what's going to be different this time? Like, why this time? And, oh, from Ohio. Yeah. Awesome, Yvonne. Yeah. So, I still, even though I had my why, I had my, vision in front of me, I was locked in, I was ready for the challenge, I was like, bring it. I was like all set. And then I still had those doubts, like, how am I physically going to remove, at the time it was like I'm 100 pounds overweight, because I didn't yet know like where I want to be. So to me at that time, I was like 100 pounds overweight. I'm like, how am I going to remove 100 pounds from this body? Like, I can't even manage to lose and keep off like 5-10 pounds. Like, that had been my history so far, so it was like, how is that going to happen for me? And I, like I said, even with my vision and all the drive and motivation and determination that I had inside of me, I still had those doubts. It was still this question of, how do you lose weight? How do you like actually see the weight come off, keep it off, and get results and get to like that place where you see everybody else, where you're like, they made 2019 their year, they they succeeded, finally they broke the code, like they cracked the code, they figured it out, they no longer struggle with their weight, or they went from this to this, had this big transformation, and you're like, how's that going to be me? How is that going to translate into my life? How am I going to get the result? When is it going to be my time, right? I would ask myself those questions over and over. I'm like, when is it going to be my year? When do I get to say at the end of the year, you know, this was my year. This was when I had my breakthrough, you know? And so what is it, you know, like how do we get ourselves into a space where it manifests for us, right? Not that it just manifests, right? Like it doesn't just happen. I will not probably not talk for a whole hour, guys, because I'm like trying different things. My room is preoccupied right now, so I couldn't be in there. It's kind of chaotic in my house. I got my grandson over. Like there's a lot of stuff going on, so I'm like, let me try going outside, but I'm getting bit by mosquitoes, so I'm gonna show you guys as much love as I can and be on here as long as I can, and then I'm gonna have to cut it short because I'm getting bit up here. But I put on tea tree oil and that usually keeps them away, but they're like, no, we're gonna chew the hell out of you anyway. Like, all right, anyways, back on track. But so, you know, what I realized at the time when I was really deciding to do this, okay, and I know this is going to be an eye roller, probably, okay, just hear me out. It's probably an eye roller because, and this was another lesson that I learned over time, was that, and along my weight loss journey, was that I was hearing the same information over and over, and it's like the more I heard it over and over, the more I was like, okay, like it's really, there's nothing else anybody else is saying, it is this, so, you know, focus there and like, you know, like try to take that advice because everybody's saying it, and it seems to be that that's the thing that's gonna help. So what I realized was that I needed to focus on me, that I was putting me on the back burner. Okay, us moms, us women know that like crazy. We know, we do that. We put ourselves on the back burner. We put taking care of us, even down to, well, we don't want to waste food, so who finishes the kids' plate? Like, I had so many things like that going on that were a hindrance to me losing weight. They were getting between me and sticking to my plan, right? It was because I had to finish the kids' plates, or because I don't have, you know, time to, or I don't have the ability to separate what I'm eating from what my kids are eating, from what this, that, and whatever. Like, there was so many different things that you wouldn't believe. Like, if you stopped and looked for a minute at how many things you're sacrificing, you know, for in the way of like doing for others, instead of sticking to the plan and sticking to that journey and getting that, you know, getting, like, if you're gonna go exercise or if you're gonna go eat that healthy meal that is like separate from your family's meal, oh God, like how many times I had to do that. Like, but I had to learn, I had to start practicing being comfortable doing that, because it was really uncomfortable at first. Oh my God, it's dawning on me. Like, I mean, not dawning on me, but I'm remembering sitting in the car at the drive-thru getting fast food, and it was our habit to go through and get, you know, cheeseburger, fries, whatever, and we had like our set, like, this is how much we know we spend all the time, this is how this all works. Like, we had our whole rhythm and routine, and it was kind of like a family affair. Like, you go do your thing, you get the food, you come home, you put on a show, like you watch the show together and eat, and like it's this whole thing, right? This whole experience. And I remember distinctly knowing, like, in my mind, I have this vision for myself. I have this idea of where I want to go. I'm excited about it. I'm determined to get there. And I'm like, it's so like, it's like burning inside me. Like, I've got to go there. I've got to do this. I want to work on this. Hey, Brenda, what's up? And so I'm holding this like desire inside for this change that I want to create in my life. And then I'm sitting there in the car while, you know, David's sitting there in the driver's seat ordering, and I'm thinking to myself, do I order a salad and don't have the dressing and take off, like, you know, it's like we're at McDonald's and they do this Southwest salad, but I'm like, I gotta take the chips off, I gotta leave the dressing off, I gotta tell them, you know, I want grilled chicken, maybe even get extra grilled chicken so that I'm not, like, you know, going home hungry. I gotta take all the corn and beans out because they won't do it for you. And I mean, the beans are fine, but they're all mixed in with the corn, so whatever. I gotta take all that out. you know, and I'm like, I got my vision and I've got that challenge in front of me, and then it's like the easy road, which is not really an easy road, but I got the easy road of just whatever, you know. It's just like like I don't want to deal with my husband, I don't want to deal with the kids, I don't want to deal with the budget, I don't want to deal with none of it. I'm just like, do I just, you know, give in and get what we always get and just go home and just do what we always do? I was like, and I was so scared too that what's going to happen to my relationships with my family, what's going to happen between me and my husband, because at the time that's how we connected. And if I stop doing that, what's going to happen to us? Will we survive it? Will we be okay? But I'm like, I got this vision for myself, and I can be better for my family and for my husband if I fulfill this vision, if I work on being that person. And it's not even like in 6 months I'll be there. It's like right here, right now, in this moment, I can be being that person to my family, right? I can be acting and behaving in ways to my family like that are in accordance or that are in alignment with this vision of myself, right? I don't have to wait 6 months out. I can start acting that way now. So I started focusing on that, and as terrified as I was and as like uncertain, there was so much uncertainty. Oh my God, it was crazy. I was just like filled with uncertainty, like this totally unknown territory to me. But at the same time, it was like empowering. It was like, oh my God, like let me take some little risks here. Let me challenge myself, and let me challenge, you know, life. Like let me just challenge that and see what happens. And when I decided to start putting myself first, I started, you know, stepping into living out that, like manifesting that vision of myself that I had. It's crazy because while I was filled with so much fear and anxiety and uncertainty and doubt and like all this stuff was coming up, and like, you know, it's like all this crazy stuff that I have to like combat, you know, or not even combat, but I have to like, I'm experiencing it, right? And acceptance and commitment therapy shows you how not to struggle with those things that are coming up and how to sit and witness them, right? That's what I'm sharing with you guys in the Beyond the Struggle course. So how to sit with them and not, you know, be battling them, but I was still experiencing them. And this is also a part of acceptance and commitment therapy, is acknowledging that all that is life, right? All that is us and our emotions as human beings, that negativity and things is a part of that. So not feeling like it's wrong or you have to get rid of it or change it or fix it, just acknowledging that it's a part of you and accepting its presence, but being willing to stay committed to where you want to go. So that's where I found myself. I was like, okay, I'm feeling all this stuff. I'm having this anxiety, these thoughts and feelings, you know, that it's this way and that way, but I'm going to stay committed because I've got this vision for myself, right? And I did. And I saw over time, and this is what I really want to drive home for you guys, is that you'll see over time that even though everything seems so, you know, unknown and uncertain and so scary and so like you're just full of doubt and fear and all of this stuff that comes up inside of us, you'll see in time, you'll show yourself. And I loved when I started discovering this, when I started seeing this, that I started showing myself that no, it's actually okay. And actually it's better. When I started living into those things, when I challenged myself, when I pushed myself for my vision, for the thing that I was determined to be living into, I was like, wow, that's actually not how my mind says it is, which I don't need to argue with or change or get rid of. My mind, that is what it's designed to do. It is, you know, by its primitive nature, it's designed to protect me, to warn me of threats, you know, and all that stuff. So, okay, mind, you know, but actually I can take action and do the things that are in alignment with my vision for myself, with what's most important to me, how I want to live and how I want to show up in this world. And while all that anxiety and everything comes up, I can still take committed action and seek and show myself that no, actually it's okay. Actually, I can do this, and actually things will be better. And I saw that over time. I was like, when I challenged myself and said, I'm not going to sit here and, you know, eat tacos. I'm going to have the soup. And, you know, my husband wasn't happy about that. And he was still at the time, he was gonna, oh, awesome, Kathy. Yeah. He was at the time, he's like, oh, I'm gonna eat tacos. I can't do it. And I was like, okay. I was like, I'm gonna sit here and eat soup. And I would like literally have tears in my eyes because I was terrified. Like, he doesn't want to eat this with me. We're not on the same page. Like, it took a while. It took, actually, I think it took like 30 pounds before Dave got on board with me and was like, all right. He was like, girl, what can I say? He's like, what? You've dropped weight. You're keeping it off. I'm not gonna have ankles when I'm done here, guys. They're seriously like eating away at my ankles. It's like crazy here with the mosquitoes right now, but it's for a good cause. I wouldn't miss this. So yeah, I was terrified, and I would sit there and I would just eat it, and it's just like, you have to be so courageous, and you have to have bravery, but you have to know why you're doing it. If you don't know why you're doing it, if you're not clear on that, if you don't have your mind set on like this vision for yourself, and you're not like pumped to get there, you're gonna lack the motivation, you're gonna lack the determination to push through and overcome those challenges. So that is the biggest like misstep with people in weight loss, is that they're looking for an easy road. They're looking for a way to no pain, no like challenge, no pain, no nothing. You want to lose weight just drinking a tea, or just lose weight eating a bar, or just like have to have as minimal effort as possible, which my plan is like that. It's like I was like that. I was looking for the least effort possible, and for me to be able to change my health, change my weight, and get results and keep them, but with like the least effort possible, the most like painless way possible, right? But it becomes an extreme when we think like we're gonna get there with no pain, with no sacrifice, with no challenge, right? But the only reason that we're looking for that is because we don't have that vision for ourselves. We don't have this like lit up desire inside that's like this rocket fuel that will carry you through any and all obstacles and challenges. And it will not feel like you are, this like, oh, I don't want to be doing this right now. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I'm so sick of this. I'm so stressed out. I don't want to do this. I don't want to hear about the word dieting. Like I don't want to hear about weight loss, dieting, nothing. Like, don't talk to me about it. I don't ever want to hear it. I wished it out of existence when I was in that state. Like when I was feeling like that, I was like, I wish to God that this was never like an issue for humans. I wish God would not make us gain weight so that I wouldn't have to like be in this pain and misery, But I realized if I don't have that burning vision, right? This burning thing inside of me, this like strong like desire for something for myself, I'm not going to be willing to overcome those challenges. I'm not going to be willing to face them. And it wasn't until I got that burning vision and that burning desire that I had that superpower. It wasn't willpower or discipline. It's like this thing that carries you. It pulls you through all of those challenges and obstacles. It's wild, So that's why I really, really strongly encourage you guys to go through, like I have in here the 30-day challenge. Go through those videos, go through the exercises that are in there, because it will help you get down to that core thing that's really, really important to you. And a lot of the times we're stuck on surface answers. We're stuck on the things that we think are the reason why we want to lose weight, because you want to look better in the mirror. Well, you need to dig on, why do you want to look better in the mirror? Where does that lead to? What is like the actual like deep core reason that why it matters to you that you look good in the mirror? Because I guarantee you it's not just to look good in the mirror. It's for some deep, crazy reason that really, really you feel like you're missing in your life. Some kind of connection, some kind of, feeling confident in yourself, feeling in control of your life. It's deep, guys. So, take the time to go through those exercises. Take the time to go through the, meditations and the trainings and the coaching that I'm giving you guys in here, because it's going to help for you. It's what's going to make all the difference for you and get you somewhere, right? Instead of just like going through another program, hearing about something, trying it for a week and getting nowhere. What's really going to help is for you to work on how you relate to what's going on in here and in here. You've got to learn how to relate differently to that. You've got to get clear on your why. Why are you losing weight? Why do you want to lose weight? And not just the surface answer. You have to get real deep, go deep with it. Till you're in tears, till you're like, there's an aha moment. And then you will see a change. You will see a transformation. You will be able to make change happen for yourself. You'll make progress and you will keep it and you will keep going. So I'm going to wrap this up because literally my ankles feel like they're on fire. So I'm like, whew. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm not going to do them outside anymore. You guys get a little entertainment here. Angie like being a dork trying to do her videos out here in Florida in the middle of July. God, it's like a freaking rainforest out here. It's crazy. All right. I hope you guys, you ladies, have a beautiful night, and I was glad to get on and share this with you guys. You know, give me your feedback here in the comments if you have anything that you can relate to this, if you've been through this stuff, if you've noticed this stuff as you're trying to lose weight, as you're losing weight, you know, different experiences that you've had relating to this. If you have questions, send them my way. I'd love to chat about it. Other than that, I will catch up with you guys inside the group. I'll be more active this week. It was just kind of like crazy hectic last week, so I've been a little quiet and I'm working on some stuff in the background. So love you guys, and you know, keep sharing your weight loss results. I know some of you you're on your journey, you're losing weight, but you're not sharing, so I want to hear about it. Post in here. You're going to help to motivate and inspire other ladies to get going, right? We all need each other's support. This is not just about Angie and Angie's weight loss and Angie's story. I want to hear about your guys' journey. I want to hear about your results. I want to hear about your, you know, your scale victories and non-scale victories. You know, it's a big deal. It really, really helps the whole group here to get motivated and inspired and get a vision going for themselves, right? When they start hearing about other people succeeding. So definitely don't be shy, share your results, and I look forward to hearing about them and helping you guys to keep going along your journey. So I'm gonna wrap this up now, and I'll catch up with you guys in the group, and I'll chat with you guys too. All right, bye for now.